All right, welcome back, everybody. It has been a minute since the last time we played. December gets a little bit interesting with all the holidays and family and such, but we are back to our Starfinder campaign, The Void Awaits. Last time we had left off, our crew had done a space patrol in the area surrounding Absalom Station, looking for suspected piracy in the area. After spending a few days out drifting, they found something that looked a bit odd. Some shipwrecks and some loose asteroids. After investigating around, they discovered some traps on these asteroids and started blowing them up with their ship cannons. At that point, the pirates that had been lying in wait decided, oh crap, they're not going to get caught by the traps. We should probably just attack now. Ensuing a long space battle, which the pirates almost escaped from after sustaining critical damage, and both sides were heavily damaged by the end of. But they finally managed to take out the pirates, scrapping what little they could from their ship, and had just started heading back to Absalom Station. That is where we left off, and that's where we're picking up now. So, with a 2-day trip left to get back to Absalom Station, what do you guys like to do?
We did some scrapping already, correct?
Yes, you did the scrapping already. I already gave you guys those numbers. Don't remember what they are off the top of my head, but I know I gave
They're
them.
probably in my character sheet. Or the ship's character sheet.
Probably the chips.
I shall make cookies.
Ooh.
I mean, you can certainly try with your limited. You don't really have much in the way of a kitchen on your ship, but you can certainly try.
You underestimate my powers.
Prison cookies.
Ooh, yum. Hey, no-bake chocolate oatmeal cookies are amazing.
Except I doubt we have oatmeal or chocolate.
You underestimate our supplies.
What do you roll for that?
I mean, would Cassie be a person that would like perpetually keep chocolate? I feel like she might be.
Well, she didn't grow up with like a lot of like fancy stuff, so probably not.
Okay, so we'll say no to that. You might have some oats.
I'm rolling for life science.
You know what? You can. You know what? With your life science roll, I will let you attempt to use your science equipment in your science lab to try to produce cookies.
I will make them over a Bunsen burner.
And they're not terrible, actually, with that roll. Like, they use some odd components, and they're not all exactly. They still have a weird flavor because you don't have the right ingredients, but you improvise with like what you had in your lab, which is not all meant for consumption, but some of it's still safe, I guess.
They might be slightly hallucinogenic, but that's what makes them taste good.
They have a little bit of a chemically taste to them, and they're just a bit tough. But they're technically edible, and they're technically kind of cookies.
Are they legal cookies? Like, we're not going to get arrested for having these cookies, right?
I don't know.
They're good. Well, not good, but they're legal.
I would like to work on my robot dogs that I have. They're not actually dogs. The 3 bots that.
Yeah, the bots you're trying to turn into a.
Yeah, I just want to like work on getting all of the components that are functional and all of the components that I can fix, and basically condensing down into one functional bot.
I need to find the book that I'm looking for that tells me what I set out for that. It is right here. You can go ahead and start technically working on that. Give me a engineering roll or mechanics or whatever it is again.
Not great.
You don't make much progress. But I'll tell you
Yeah, I'll
what
spend all 2 days doing that.
Yeah. You do make a little bit of progress. You're going to have to... All right, you're going to have to use, say, 5 on total plus the work. You're going to have to spend 500 UBP's worth of materials.
How much do the other bodies count for?
That's with all of what you have.
Okay, well, I will start that work, but I do not have that kind of money right now. I
If
mean,
you
I
wa-
do, just not that I want to spend right now.
Yeah, if you want to look up it's in the Tech Revolution book.
Okay.
What you're essentially trying to make is a domestic droid.
Okay, well, I've got the work started. Over the next 2 days, I will be evaluating all the pieces.
So you're going to start the process, getting everything ready to build, but not, putting the money in yet.
Yep.
All right. Anybody else aside from just flying back?
Not that I can think of.
Yeah, I can't think of anything at the moment.
All right. You guys make your way back, and as you are docking in, you notice that it seems like there's a couple of these bots that you've been hearing about are out. And if you check the news networks, it's coming up on the date that they're going to start taking over. They're not entirely taking over, but they are actually doing more active test runs, like out in the field with the control units, but they're not fully incorporated yet. But you're getting close to the date where they are going to take back over the police work.
How hard would it be to get your hands on a set of schematics for these things?
Probably pretty difficult. I mean, you'd have to infiltrate corporate, R&D departments and get into their systems and,
I know,
that are probably hardened from the external attack. And
I know a girl.
you do.
Just in case these things become a problem later.
Yeah, it would be like a whole heist, essentially, to get the schematics for these things.
Cool.
Heists are cool.
Heists are cool.
So, as you pull back in, it comes back to the evening as you're getting back. You're seeing a few of these bots around. You are able to go back and get your pay, which I believe was 2,500, if I'm not mistaken, for this mission. Was it 2,500 or 3,000? It was one of the two. Does anybody have it written down somewhere? I think I might have. Let me look in my notes and see if I have it here.
3K would make an even 500 split to everybody.
All right, that's what we'll go
Including
with. It was one of those two, but we'll go with the 3K just for simplicity's sake.
So everybody, including Chimera's cut, gets 500.
Yeah. Plus, your salvage you brought in.
Yes, 6 build points worth.
Yep. You dock, you go in. It's near the evening. As you go in, you actually do notice that let's see here. That your arrival squad there was it I wrote it down somewhere. I always forget where I wrote that down. Yeah, Darren's crew. Darren Gallo, the one that's kind of a jerk. His crew is sitting eating dinner right now in the mess.
Hello.
Hey, what'd you guys just get back from?
We killed pirates.
Pirates, like in space?
No, on the high seas. Yes.
Is it your ship? Like, didn't we have a conversation about this? Your ship is like as crappy as our ship. How did it survive?
Because we're better than you.
Our pilot is outstanding.
At that point, you see Vana like peek her head out. To be fair, my ship is crappy. I'm also a good enough pilot to have a survived pirate. So Don't give me that,
you
Darren.
survived pirates?
actually, I lost an engine when I first came on my way to join. ran into a few of those buggers. Wasn't pretty, and we're still running one engine short. So need to make some repairs.
So that's
Don't
a
have
no.
enough yet.
It's twice.
Hey, I survived. Okay,
We
That's what we're
killed
talking-
the pirates.
took them out, disabled their ship, and got away. May not have killed, but disabled ship.
No, CRs are dead.
And we scrapped their ship.
Yeah.
I was running solo. And from Vana, you get the idea. It's less with her. It's less of being a jerk like it is with Darren, and more of the competitive pilot thing between two pilots. But like, she's not trying to be a jerk, but she's definitely being a little
No.
bit pilot competitive
Yeah,
right now.
it's okay. I'm sure they give out participation trophies for being second best.
You know what? Next time that we all have a day off, we're racing. Okay?
You mean you're
We're
losing?
racing. Uh-huh. Yeah. I'd probably. I don't even need to repair
You don't.
that
you
blown
know,
out engine. I could still take you.
There is a sim cafe on the 3rd floor of that building over there that has spaceship racing simulators.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's
but
not
that
the real
one-
thing.
Yeah, it's not the same. You know, like, sure, doing some combat sims is one thing, but like racing, you gotta feel it. You know, you gotta be in it.
Or in your case, you have to
I
be
do not know.
losing to
Oh yeah,
kinda
yeah.
get the rush.
You know, we'll finish this conversation when we're actually flying. Okay.
Oh.
And I am building a robot.
Oh, building a brother. That's from Darren.
Is he always this stupid? I say to the other mechanic.
That would be Vana, who just kind of looks over. Yeah, basically, pretty much, yeah.
Very well. Goodbye.
No, I got the names mixed up. Darren was the all right one. It was Hathen that was the butt.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah,
Happen.
no, I was looking at the wrong part of my notes. I
'Cause
have all their
he's-
names lined up.
Because he's half in a bad day.
Yeah, that was Hathen. That was the butt. I was looking at the wrong part of my notes. Yeah, it was Hathen that was being the butt there. Darren is actually not present at the moment. It's the rest of the crew. Not sure where Darren's at.
Dead.
I mean, you could ask.
Obviously in a different room than Hathen, because who wants to be in the same room as that guy?
Agreed. Not me. In fact, I'm gonna walk out. And go look at the job board.
Pretty clear, being that it's evening. Not really much up at the moment, aside from
Nobody
just
needs
like
to be shot.
patrol stuff, like evening patrols. That's
Ooh,
about it.
evening patrols.
But
Would you all like to do an evening patrol?
that's like super low pay, generally just walking around to make in the upper scale areas to make the upper scale people feel safe.
You said we get paid for robbing upper scale people? I mean,
No, making them
I'm-
feel safe, walking around in their
robbing their
neighborhoods.
homes? Oh, I can do that.
Breaking and entering and stealing all of their goods?
I mean, technically, you would get money for that if you didn't get caught. If you're stealing from
Kidnapping
them.
their dogs and burning their daughters?
You only know one rich person's daughter, and the daughter's the nice one.
Yeah, we won't burn her.
Burning the rich people?
Eating the rich?
All I heard was we're going John Wick on somebody.
All the rich people on Absalom Station.
No, it's less John Wick and more like
So I told
serial
them
killer-esque.
that there is evening patrols in the upper class neighborhoods, essentially just to make the rich people feel safe to know somebody's patrolling. And they took that and went, so we're robbing and killing all the rich people?
We're
Hey, it sounds like we're murder hobos.
we're kidnapping their dogs and burning their daughters.
Yes.
Can you give me a valid reason why, and then I'll support it?
Because
And money is not
we
an answer.
get paid twice.
That is not an answer. That's a poor answer. Denied.
Also, it's a tyrannical society, so
Probably some cool magic items. That's
Yeah.
not money.
they,
I mean, if this was Borderlands, I'd be all down for it. 'cause,
they
you
also
know,
probably
reboot.
deserve it.
Yeah, no, we're joking.
Oh, yeah, we're joking.
I was joking. I have nothing better to do for the night, so I guess Sleepy time, unless something pops its head up.
I mean, you can, say Nyx on a Nights of Sleep to get like 50 credits.
That doesn't seem worth it.
Yeah, nope, sleep.
All right. Sleep. All right, and Josh, you had just got back from flying in from your pirate hunting mission,
Nice.
and on checking the news, you noticed you're really close to the Naquita Guard, which is those robots taking back over the police work, but they're not quite there yet. They're just getting really close.
Nope, I didn't mean to click that.
Hey, a battery.
Woohoo!
5 batteries.
Yes. All right, so guys, go to sleep. Waking up the next day, start getting around and everything. You get a ping on your communicators. All of you. It's sent to the Chimera line, which goes to all of you, rather than any individual. And strangely enough, it's Kala, Miss Sagawa herself, pinging you to come to her office.
All right, let's let out.
I'm gonna grab one more battery this morning.
Buying an extra battery.
Yep.
I'm gonna grab a bean juice to go.
Bean juice sounds good.
All right.
I want to admire my nicely new polished power armor as I leave it in the closet.
I mean, it's not nice or new,
Or
but it is
polished.
power armor. Or polished, but
Oh,
it
I
is
forgot
power
we had
armor.
that. I could have worked on that for you.
Well, it's power armor.
How much work does this thing need to be functional again?
I mean, most of it's functional. It's scuffed and beat up a little bit, but the weapons that were on it are just kind of some of the weapons are just kind of messed up. And you took some of the weapons off.
Yeah, I'm using the squad machine
okay,
gun,
cool.
and
And then
then
the flamethrower got busted. That's what needed work to be fixed. The flame rifle, or flamer.
Yeah, okay, I forgot about that. I'll need to fix that later. Okay, continuing.
You guys just don't have
What's the
the
big-
feats to use power armor yet.
Yeah.
So
Hey Josh, would you rather have a giant machine gun or a flamethrower?
I mean, I prefer the machine gun personally. I like going pew pew pew.
All of the above.
the flamer rifle is also just in the assault rifle class, like the long arm class. It's not a heavy
Really?
weapon. His thing is about heavy weapons.
Does anyone want a flamethrower?
You
'Cause
have
I'll
to fix it.
I will fix it.
It's gonna take
Yes,
half
you want
of
to
the
fix it
price
because I
for
can
it.
also mount it to the power armor. So when the power armor is in use, I
Cassie.
can actually.
Does Cassie need a flamethrower?
Cassie with a flamethrower sounds terrifying.
Hold up, I have a question. Could
Yes.
I get not for you? I don't know why you're saying yes. Could I
Careful, this might be a little hot.
get like an extra arm, right? Like that comes out of my back and could hold a flamethrower like over my shoulder.
Eventually, probably, but like as of the moment, probably not.
Who needs power armor when you can have 15 different arms that all hold machine guns?
I think there is a cybernetic attachment to give you an extra set of arms, but that's about it.
Could I get a cybernetic attachment for my extra set of arms? That is an extra set of arms.
That's negative.
All right, there, Grievous.
General Kenobi.
Oh, hello there.
Yeah. Anyway, you did get pinged to go across town and go see Miss Sagawa. At,
Yes.
not like post haste, but like, maybe not like waste too much time. Like getting cybernetic attachments that take several hours.
No, just a battery.
I was just asking if, in theory, that could be something that.
In theory, you could. I think there is a thing that gives you an extra set of arms.
Yeah, I think there is too. Hold on. Keep going.
Anyway, and for the flame rifle, I think I said it's going to take half the price of the item to repair it, the flamer
Something
rifle.
like that.
So, anyway.
Hey,
You
at
guys
least
heading
it's
over
not
there?
as bad as a messed up car. It's usually more expensive to fix the car than it is just to buy one.
Yeah, true.
So, you guys heading over to Starfinder headquarters?
Yes.
Yep.
You guys take the trams over there. Takes, a little over an hour. You're getting in the rush hour, so the trams are pretty full. And when you finally get there, you get to the front office, and they actually, as you're walking up, they just kind of wave you onto an elevator. They know you're coming. And you get sent up to Miss Tanakwita's office. As you walk out, she's sitting there and actually has a tumbler of some sort of greenish liquid sitting in in front of her.
This is the girl's mom, right?
No, this is Miss Tanakwita, your section leader in the Starfinder Society.
Her last name is Danakwita as well. She's part of that
not
family.
Sagawa, not Danakwita.
Okay,
I said
you
the
said
right
Miss Danakwita, and I was like,
Yeah,
wait
not
a second.
Danakwita. Kala Sagawa.
Okay. I got really confused for a
I've had a
second.
couple of these. Okay.
You probably shouldn't do that too much before DMing.
Yeah, well,
Playing is entirely
Kala Sagawa.
different.
As you drink corn whiskey.
I'm a player, not a DM this week.
Anyway, next week though. Anyway, as you pull in, she's got a little tumbler with a little bit of some sort of green liquid in it. So it's probably some sort of alcohol, and she's just sitting
Straight in the
there.
building.
Oh, good lord! I couldn't imagine.
Anyway, she's sitting there.
Well, you're finally here.
Hello.
There's two reasons I brought you here. One, the official reason, and second, to talk to you about something that I needed the official reason for. First, I will say, as a section leader, if I come across missions that I think are specially suited to certain teams, I can call them in and tell them I think this is suited towards them. This is a bit of a, I won't say cover, it's not quite that, under wraps, but just in case. Here's the details. Look at it later. But I just wanted to say, you guys, among the lower crews, have made note of yourselves. And I can't really bring in the higher crews into this, the higher ranked crews in. They gather too much attention. But I wanted to tell somebody, something about this whole thing seems fishy. This whole Danakwita guard, the switching overs, giving all of these jobs to the Starfinders. It doesn't seem, I don't know, something doesn't seem right. Just, I want you to keep an eye out for me. Keep your nose to the ground. Something's not quite right about it.
Should we plan a heist to steal the plans for the schematics of these?
Maybe not so proactive. Just try to keep an eye out for things. I just want somebody to be ready. If anybody. I can't have anybody ready. Something is not right. But for now, take that warning and take this job I just gave you and we'll complete it to complete the cover for our little talk. It's not normal for me to call, loader listed up here, but I have this, so go ahead and get out of here.
We appreciate your vote of confidence. Have a lovely afternoon.
Same to you.
Violet is like freaking out up there. I'll be right back.
And I'll wait till Brant gets back because I figure you guys might have something to talk about between yourselves after that. But I will go ahead and tell you, looking at the mission, in the lower levels, some sort of beast has broken through from the unmapped zones and attacked a populated area. The mission is to find that location, follow trails to wherever their hideaway is in the unmapped areas, and exterminate whatever lies down there.
All right, what did I miss?
Right. I was just telling you what the mission is. Something broke through from the unmapped territory. Some sort of creature attacked a small area of populated area. The mission is just to go investigate, find wherever these creatures are based at, whatever, if there's a hive or whatever, and
Down
take them
low
out.
in Absalom Station.
Yeah, down in the
The
unmapped.
flush pets that survive being flushed.
Yeah, in the unmapped territories. But I figure you guys might have something to talk about after that little conversation with Miss Sagawa. So if you do, now is the time.
That something with the Denoquitas is off.
Well, at least with the Denoquita Guard, and also with, don't I have his name written down?
Florida man releases.
I have been of the
androids.
opinion that there has been something odd with this situation to begin with. After all, his daughter was kidnapped in order to get this pushed through. Whether he had his own daughter kidnapped, or the senator had his daughter kidnapped, I believe it was a setup.
On the upside, we got paid for it.
We did indeed. However, that troop was far too well armed for who they were. This reeks of conspiracy, much like the fact that my people cannot reproduce. It's all a conspiracy. I mean, this is definitely a conspiracy.
The entire time, Terry's just kind of like giving you that like, this again.
Yeah, Eugene Dars is the senator that
Yes.
you were talking about.
Whether Eugene Dars set up the kidnapping or Mr. Denoquita set up the kidnapping, I believe it was a setup.
Sounds likely.
We never did find that guy who ran away, huh?
You never did. Never
We
even
asked-
looked into it.
I
thought
tried.
no, we asked. We asked what's her face? Sam or Big Sal.
Yeah, I think you had put out some word, but it's one person that you had said just put out a very loose description of being somebody old looking.
And they had the known associates of those other the people that we arrested.
Nothing's come back on that yet.
Yeah, we were like, hey, these are known associates. He's a bit older, human-ish.
Yeah, you haven't got anything back on that. Not sure why, but something's just kept you from getting information on that.
Really
But-
no rolls.
I mean, you had like a 3 on getting a good description of him.
All of us did.
Yeah,
Literally everyone tried to remember.
I think your best roll was like a 5.
Yeah.
So,
All right. Well, in the meantime, perhaps we should head down into the dark.
which you'll be heading down into the lower regions into the scrap holds where you were at before. That's the area that borders the unmapped regions.
Yeah, because we went into the unmapped region already once, right?
You went into one sector of the unmapped regions,
Yeah.
but they
It's
are
kind of like
large
we went
and
into the depths of the piles, right? We went into one section of the piles. We did not explore all of them.
heaps.
Understood.
Yeah, but yeah, no. You exploded a little bit of it, of one entrance.
Yeah.
There's probably hundreds of entrances.
You know,
Some
with
of them
those
probably aren't now.
3 or 4 robots, if we repaired a couple of them, we could just set them on autopilot to go explore and map for us.
Indeed. Currently, I'm trying to repair one. Maybe I will find more
Yeah, start
scrap
with
while
your-
we are down there. It is in fact the scrap holds.
So, EO, you didn't start with your own head first?
My head is fine.
Debatable. Anyways,
Right, you guys start heading down to the scrap layer, the together again, which is in itself about city sized. Small city, like think Springfield-ish, not like upper levels of this place, which is New York City sized. But you get down there, and you have area where to go to and people to contact, just a region of a couple shops. And as you approach, you realize this couldn't have happened, but like last night, because there's still people kind of sitting out that are being treated just out in the open, just sitting there. People putting like makeshift bandages on them. There was some sort of attack. You can see an area where a hole is ripped open through some scrap that looks like it leads farther down. And people kind of milling about trying to pick up the remains of some of the, stuff that's torn up and some of the people that are hurt.
The remains of some of the people that are hurt.
Hurt and killed.
I feel like they're more than hurt if they're remains.
Well, if you're hurt and you lose an arm, you can still pick up remains.
It's more of leftovers.
Well, it depends on whether or not they were eaten.
Fair enough.
I will walk to one of these survivors that looks like they are actually capable of speech.
This one actually is darn it, the names of the creatures just left my bread. Freaking rat folk.
Ysoki.
Stokie, there we go.
Crouch down in front of them because I assume they're sitting down in a shell shock state or something.
This one is actually tending to an individual who looks like they are on the edge of death or might already be dead, and they just haven't quite realized it yet.
Hello, I am Io of the Starfinders. Can you give me a description of the creature that attacked?
I need to... And as you look down, it doesn't look like the person they're attending to isn't breathing, but they're just like really focusing on trying to do something at the moment. I need to help this person.
I'm going to make a quick medicine check to see if this thing's alive.
Give me a medicine check.
Which
are
I
you
am
trained?
trained in
You are trained in medicine? Okay.
10. Which means I rolled a 3 total, or on the die.
They might be alive, but they look pretty pale. You're not entirely sure.
Cassie, perhaps you could assist.
Oh, casting the Mystic Cure. As it is right now, this spell has no effect. They are indeed dead.
They're what?
They're dead. The person you just tried to cast the cure on?
Who was just talking to Io?
No,
No.
I'm talking to the guy trying to revive him.
Trying to tend to the person that's injured. He's talking to somebody that
I
is...
was trying to tend to the person who's injured, not the dead person.
Ah, okay.
No, the person that was tending to them was not injured. The Ysoki was not injured. The human they were trying to tend to was actually dead. They just hadn't realized it yet.
Oh, I thought the person talking to Io was the person. Never mind. I got confused.
Yeah, no. So, yeah.
Well, that's okay. I can just change it to let me talk to this guy.
I will say you did not know the person that was injured was dead. at the time.
No, don't do that.
Oh, we're doing Grey
Oh
Words
no!
Do it.
Oh no!
again. This is my favorite part of the game.
The first they don't know he's dead.
Hopefully,
Yeah, you don't know he's dead yet. I will say that. Let's just roll it back a sec because you don't know this guy's dead. You just see somebody trying to tend to him at this point.
Okay, so I take his pulse. I know how to do that.
Give me a medicine check.
Are you kidding me?
Please don't, Chris.
Why do I need a medicine check for taking a pulse?
Because that is part of, like, taking a pulse is, like, fits in that territory.
I could do that in my sleep in real life. That's stupid.
You must be trained in medicine.
You can do it in real life as your character too, apparently.
Yes. You know they're dead.
Yes.
See, that's all it took.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Okay,
No,
congratulations
no.
to me. Now I'm talking to
No,
the dead guy.
no. Don't do that.
It's too late. She's talking to the dead guy.
Well,
Give
good thing we didn't want to
me-
talk to the live person because now they're going to be.
I'll
scarred
find
for
another
life.
one. There's plenty.
Cassie just leans down to the person and says, "Can you tell me what happened?"
No, they can't. No, they
right, what do
just
they say?
start mumbling off different like scrap pieces, flux capacitor,
Okay, what's got
UBPs, build point, just UBP scales, just like random stuff because it's just gibberish if you don't get if the roll doesn't go right.
Warp engine.
Starts rolling off
Latest.
numbers for drift specs. So yeah.
The latest kill count for Halo.
Just gonna walk away from this guy. I'm gonna go find another guy who's not frantically tending a fallen friend who is dead, and therefore probably having a nervous breakdown, and talk to them instead.
And his friend, while dead, is talking
Look at
about
that.
how
Eo's
he
growing. He's learned a little bit of social
even
grace.
from the grave. He can't catch a
No, I just don't feel like I'll get any useful information out of him in this current state. It's not about his feelings at all. It's about me not being able to get anything out of him.
Just walk up to this dead guy, to this guy tending his dead friend. Raise his friend from the dead. Be like, "Oh, you can't help us. Never mind. It's all right," and just leave.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's in a little bit of shock. He's pretending even more frantically now that he sees his friend mumbling.
That's why I wanted it for dinner.
I'm just gonna walk away and go up to the next person who is alive and looks like they're probably in a semi-lucid state.
They're injured, but they have already been bandaged, just kind of sitting against a wall. Lashunta female.
Hello, I am Io of the Starfinders. Can you tell me what attacked you?
There was some sort of. Some of them were undead, and the others were. I don't know, some sort
Dead?
of dog creatures. I don't know what they are. They just
Please give me a description of them.
some sort of. It looked similar to dogs, but they had weird tentacles around their heads. I don't know what they were. But then there was also undead people, and I don't know. It was.
This ring a bell for me? I've been to a lot of planets.
Uh,
I think I've even ran a
roll,
mission on Eox before, canonically.
Vulture.
let me look at what might be a good check for this.
You remember that time on Eox?
Give me
You know,
a
the entire undead planet.
mysticism check.
Oh boy, I'm so good at those. Like, you have no idea how good I am at these. However, I'm also going to relay this information to the rest of the group before I start thinking, so they can think as well, and we're not just like, oh, he failed. I would like to roll too.
Also, mysticism, I do believe, is a trained skill.
I am not trained. I will relay the information to the group.
Yeah, Terry's got no chance. What about you, Cassie?
Or
In
Kenny, or
what?
Jumpstart.
How do you?
What's his
Wait,
spell?
Jumpstart, you're a straight up spellcaster.
Do what?
I'm literally a mystic, but you know.
Are you trained in mysticism though?
Yeah, she's very trained.
She put a
Okay.
lot of points into mysticism.
Just a couple.
I mean, the maximum she can have is 3.
Are you
so-
kidding me?
Wow.
Wow, actually, you have worse mysticism than me.
She rolled a 5.
You're not sure. You're getting undead, so you know prepare for some sort of undead. But as far as the weird tentacly dog things, you're not getting anything.
I've been rolling so great all night, and that roll sucks.
And if anybody else is trained in mysticism, like you're thinking about it, I'll let you another person roll.
Better,
17?
much better.
You've heard something about that. It's related to undead. You're not sure. They can create undead. You think the name's Akata. You're not sure much more information about them. They are in some way related to the undead and have connections. So those two creatures that they mentioned are related, but you're not sure much more information about that aside from a name, maybe. Might be the wrong name, but maybe a name.
Well, so I feel like I've heard of these before. I don't really know though. I think it might have been like Akata or something like that, but I don't.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Is there connectivity to the quote-unquote Wi-Fi network down here?
Yeah.
Sweet. And I have a personal computer, right?
Yeah.
Do I have a minute to spare?
I mean, you're just sitting here. I haven't gone into the depths yet.
Well, he's talking. I'm gonna start googling Akata. Basically, I'm gonna take 20 because I have a minute to spare and a computer to do so, and access to the internet.
Go ahead and give me a check. That you said you take 20.
It's a 20 computers check to find information on the webs,
It'll
Which
take more
gives
than
me-
a minute, but
which gives me a total of 32.
no, I'll take 10 minutes at least on this.
The rules
correct.
as written for googling information is a minute.
For taking 20 or taking 10?
For taking 20.
Taking 20. What's taking 10 then?
Like 30 seconds. That's just doing a quick Google search and reading the first result.
Information you get, they are related to undead. They can create undead. There's a chance that people that have died by their bite can come back as undead, but you don't know if these people that have died from bite or died from a lash from their tendrils.
Akata. I found them. Thank you, Jumpstart.
You
It would
think
seem
that's-
if you were
you
bitten
think
by
that's
them.
what they are, but
Do they look like tentacle dogs?
kind of look like tentacle dogs.
Cool. It would appear we are dealing with a creature that if you fall to its bite, you will return as undead.
I'm gonna go back to the dead Yusoki dude and check for any bites.
Medicine check.
I'm gonna go to another dead dude and
So
check for bites.
I'm not trained in medicine.
That's all right.
Give me a for a higher roll. Give me just a perception.
I'm gonna start looking over other dead bodies and look for bite marks.
Same.
That's definitely there's no bite marks.
Medicine for me, Jacob.
You do find are you going to the human that the Yusoki was tending, or a different one?
No, I'm just going to a dead body.
Dead body. Let me.
Me and Terry both are looking over dead bodies, like multiple dead bodies.
All right, you find the bite mark on one. You're not sure if it's from an Akata or from one of these other undead creatures that you're unsure of what they are, but there is a bite mark on the one you checked.
Sweet. I was looking, Terry was looking, and it looks like Cassie's looking as well.
Cassie's
who-
just
wait,
looking
who
at
was-
the person.
Who was the 23 that got the medicine? They're the person that found the bite mark.
Terry.
Gary.
That was Terry. Terry found the bite mark then. Not sure if it is from an Akata, but they did find a bite mark.
I mean, does it look like? Okay, yeah. I got a mark here. Is he twitching?
Nothing
Kind of
yet.
shake it a little bit.
Nothing at the moment.
I'm gonna walk over there, and you know that little area where the brainstem is, and right between the two vertebrae, and I have a combat knife, and they're not really moving or resisting in any way.
Yep.
I'm just gonna kind of
Nice.
mix it up a little bit in there, and make sure it's all severed and everything.
Are you trying to be stealthy about this?
I'm literally just walking up, turning them over gently, pushing the head forward, taking the blade, and just gently shink.
As soon as you pull out a knife to this body, another person comes and tries to tackle you.
They may come back to life and try to eat your face.
Give me a persuasion check, or what's it? No, it's not persuasion. It's in this.
How far am I from this?
You should be right there. I came to you.
I'm going to like sidestep, kind of like
Yeah.
the basketball, just like post up in front of him. It's like, hold up and listen.
What are you
before
doing?
Do anything rash?
Trying to disgrace the bodies after they're already dead.
Do you even know what you're dealing with?
Some sort of creature that burst out. But no, is there any point in doing this?
From our information at the moment, they are undead in nature, and at the moment, I don't think you want your friends coming back to cause you to join them.
Just checking. Did we double check that this person you're about to shish kebab is actually dead, or just that they have a bite mark?
Obviously, dead body.
Yes. We chose obviously dead bodies.
Are we sure?
Yeah, this
Obviously dead
person is ripped open pretty well. All
Like
right,
if they start
for,
moving, it's not natural.
for your last statements, give me a diplomacy check to this person.
I did throw out some information, so I would like to attempt to assist with that.
Give me the assist check then.
Okay, hold on. It is an 18. That is enough. You have a +3 to. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to roll it again. You have a +3 to your check.
How'd you
I rolled
got
a
a-
19.
natural 19? Yeah, that would
Yep.
get you an 18, wouldn't it?
Mhm.
Good old -1 diplomacy.
Oh wow, cool. For once, I roll well.
Both of you rolled natural 19s. One of you with a -1, the other one with nothing.
A total of 22 then.
They actually do just kind of step back and just kind of curl into themselves, kind of begrudgingly accepting some of what you're saying, even if they don't like it.
Shank. Not the living person.
Oh, okay.
The brainstem of the dead dude I was about to shank anyway.
All right. You shanked that person.
Is there holy water in this game?
I have
I
to
mean,
look
if you
that
shoot
up.
it in
I probably, maybe.
I could probably make some in my lab.
Not sure that's a lab thing, but if somebody wants to look up holy water, I
Hold
won't
on.
complain. I don't know though, off the top of my head. Probably.
Even better. There are holy water grenades. Starfinder Armory.
Oh yeah, forgot about those.
Guys,
Nice.
I'm going to turn to everyone and be like, I need to make a run back to the surface for supplies.
Yo, are you
Yes.
thinking what I'm thinking?
Holy water grenades.
What level are those?
2.
Oh man, now I'm gonna have to pull up the character sheet because I'm wondering if I can do level 2 improvised grenades yet.
Oh, I'll come with you.
Because I can make my improvised grenade a holy water grenade because that would be really funny.
Yeah, let's go buy a bunch of holy water grenades real quick.
Yep, price $375.
Yep. I'm going to pull out my calculator here. How many of those can I afford?
All of them.
I'll buy 2 of them.
Guess they're pretty expensive.
375 credits each.
Oof.
And what's the property of those?
Drawn, explode, 2d6.
What does the
B.
holy water itself actually do?
Hold on, getting there.
Trying to find that because I'm not finding that in
Holy water. A holy water weapon is infused with the blessings of one or more good aligned deities, most commonly Hylax, Lamade, Serenare. Within the Pact Worlds, the devoted followers of any good aligned deity can create such weapons. It damages only undead, regardless of alignment, and outsiders with the evil subtype. And even then, those creatures suffer no effects and show no signs of their nature, if it is not already obvious. With a successful saving throw. Crafting a holy water grenade requires the blessing of a formerly trained priest of a good deity, though a character of any alignment can do the actual crafting. Basically, it deals damage to undeads and evil outsiders. So, splash damage, yes, pun intended, will not even be a problem.
Nice.
So, I'm just going to add a couple of grenades to my equipment real quick. I'm going to actually... So I'm actually going to add dye grenade to my equipment list, and then I'll rename it to holy water because it's not in the...
Although I will say with your search, Akita, your internet search,
Yeah.
Akita create undead, but they themselves are not undead.
Well, that's fine. Their minions are. So, whatever. I'm buying 2 of these.
All right.
Well, then
So are you leaving some people behind to watch this breach?
I don't know. Did anyone stay behind to watch the breach? Me and Cassie went to buy holy water grenades.
I'll stay behind. But I'm gonna kind of
are you
hide.
trained in medicine, Kenny?
I will be staying behind, and
think
I
so.
am trained in medicine.
All right.
Oh, I am.
So you're just gonna like generally help out the people that are injured.
Yeah, we can
Yep.
work our way around helping out.
All right. Give me some medicine checks for that then.
Before I leave, I would like to ask: does anyone require any further provisions?
Food, water, bandages, anything you can spare. But
No, I was talking to the
Oh.
fire team.
somebody responded with that in the crowd.
I was talking to Chimera. Do we need any further provisions for killing these creatures?
Yeah, but grabbing their stuff might also be of benefit. Bring a couple extra battery packs.
Here.
And a grenade.
I'm gonna fork over like 28 credits to buy food, water, and bandages.
Okay, I will
All
buy
right.
food, water, and bandages with that. Terry, you wanted a battery pack?
Yeah, bring a battery pack or two.
They cost 60 each. If that's for your inventory, I'll just take your money and go get it for you.
I mean, we have. Oh, I'll take that back. I have battery packs on me. Never mind, we're good.
Sweet. You need ammo for your new machine gun?
It's the same heavy weapon ammo, so I'm good. It's just a different clip.
Sweet. Grenades, food, water, bandages, and then come back.
All right. It'll take like to the travel to get up to an area where you can get dependable stuff, and then back down. It'll be like hour and a half, 2 hours.
And I'm basically placing the pickup orders, so they're ready and waiting for us on my device as I'm heading that direction.
If you want to do that, you'll have to go through like probably have to go through like a really, really nice place. Or
Dude, Walmart does pickup orders.
Or you can also go through
Hey,
the medium, or you can go through just like the quartermaster at the Starfinder Society.
Yeah, let's go through the quartermaster. I'll call him up.
Walmart is a really nice place.
So
Good New Year's joke. That was a funny one. Thank you. That lifted my spirits.
anyway, after let me see if it's good or bad on timing. Oh yeah, it takes you the full 2 hours, not the hour and a half. 2 hours later, after cramming into lifts and trolleys and this and that, you do eventually finally get back after 2 hours. So the last two medicine checks, you guys actually are able to help out quite a bit with the injured individuals, patching them up a little bit, getting them survivable by the time the rest of the crew gets back. About 2 hours have passed. You're reaching somewhere around, say, 1 o'clock-ish in the day by now.
Shall we proceed?
I'm gonna hand out that food, water, and
Well, yeah, do the humanitarian aid first.
All right, everybody, welcome back, and let's get right back into it. Where we left off, we were all about to, had all gotten back and reconvened at the entrance to the unmapped zones where these creatures had burst out from and attacked people, ready to investigate what lies beneath. So, back to you guys.
Stealthy boys doing stealthy things.
I had great medicine checks for like staying and helping people.
Yeah, I already
You
addressed
did.
it. You
Like
guys
the
have helped-
people love us right now. Thank you for that. Even
yeah,
though,
you're
like, you might have even made up for the damage I dealt by just straight up stabbing a corpse with no explanation.
Did I find any more that were
Yep.
bit?
maybe some of them. You're not sure if it was a tear or like a bite that got drug along. You're unsure. But most of them that you found with that were not dead. So
basically, everyone who's bit or dead and bit, I'm gonna have them kind of like I'm gonna function as like area coordinator and just like coordinate people's like, hey,
You're gonna quarantine them.
yeah, just without calling it quarantine, it's like, hey, if you have this specific injury, please congregate over here. We want to take care of everyone specifically.
Everyone else, here are spears. Point them at them, and if they try to eat you, kill them.
I might mention something along the lines of like, we don't know what was in the bite. We need to make sure that you guys stay here so that if any symptoms manifest during the course of treatment, we're able to address them immediately before it has a chance to spread. We don't want to cause additional injuries to outliers.
Yeah.
Your
yeah.
safety and others are our most utmost concern.
All right. Well, we got that. So you guys are give me those stealth checks. You said you wanted to sneak in, start scouting a little bit.
Yeah, not a good start.
Wait, Kenny, I can still see you?
I'm
You
just
didn't
warming up.
disappear from the fabric of reality?
He's a little rusty. He's been on the ship.
Yeah, it's fair. Been a few days.
Wait, is he an android too if he's rusty?
Nah. Anyway,
Jokes
so
tonight.
stealth checks. You guys don't seem to be drawing any attention yet. You start looking in, and as you start delving into these tunnels, there are a few branches. Give one of you that wants to lead, like figure out where to go. Whoever's going to lead, like discovering the path that these guys came from, give me a perception check to figure out perception or
assist?
survival check to track where these guys came from.
Can I assist?
You could assist.
Okay.
Yes.
Since we're
Yeah.
stealthing together.
Yeah.
Okay, so which one are you going to do, Kenny?
What were the options?
Perception or survival.
I'll do survival.
Okay, let me roll first to see if I can help. That's a negatory,
You're not
and with
helping.
no assistance.
Dang.
Okay, so as you start scouting down, you start going down a trail, and I'm not sure how long you guys are going to go before you report back to everybody.
I'm kind of keeping in contact using the Neuralink and my device, and my comms device.
Within about a half an hour to 45 minutes of scouting down, you're starting to lose any sort of traces. You think you may have just went down the wrong path and wasted some more time.
Mm.
You might have to go back and try one of the other paths. So that's about 30 minutes going back. I'll say since you're going slow, if you're not going slow coming back, it'll only be about another 10 minutes. So like,
That's-
45 to 50 minutes that you've just
Yeah,
kinda
if we've
lost.
already cleared that route, we don't necessarily have to hide going back. It's
So we'll
just
say
when we go
about
into
50
spirit.
minutes that you just kind of wasted realizing that you went down the wrong path at this point.
All right, let's try this path.
Yep.
Should I make another roll?
If you would like to, you can make another roll. Be easier because you can already have eliminated one of them. But
All right, you
Sustain.
wanna assist me?
Yes, maybe. Natural 20 for the
Yes, you-
assist.
that's assisting. Now, what's that? That's a plus what to the with the assist? 4?
I think
We're just gonna double the assist bonus because nat 20.
3, and then 4 is if we took that the training thing that we did where we teamworked, which we didn't, so it's a 3.
Yeah, so that is 16. And with it being easier, now that you eliminated one, yeah, you start going down and you actually are finding more and more evidence of undead and stuff being torn up more recently as you start trailing down this path.
might want to start shanking some of these.
How far in are you going again?
I mean, I assume we keep moving until we don't. Like you said, we lost the trail again.
No, you're starting to find more evidence down this trail.
I assume we keep moving and have the rest of the group be like 50, 60 feet back, far enough that they're not going to give us away, and us be the scouts while the main troop moves behind us in constant communication. Again, I have the Neuralink and I can send them texts.
Yeah.
Technically, I can voice call them without speaking as well with that, which is cool, but whatever.
You guys keep trekking down through. You're going for about an hour. twisting and turning and following more past, making different turns. Hour and a half. You guys start dropping down lower and lower. And with about an hour, you notice a door that's cracked open that has some sort of residue on it that you've been kind of tracking. You're assuming is from the Akita. Some sort of gooey, almost residue on it that you might be from them. Leads into an area that is behind a closed door now.
You said the door's cracked?
It is cracked, but mostly closed.
Try and peek in.
Yep, I'm going to get my eye right up on there like I'm looking through the crack in a public toilet stall.
Why would you be doing that?
I don't, but you ever notice that they're exactly that wide?
No, because I don't like look through the cracks in public.
Well, sometimes when I'm
Toilet stalls.
sitting there on the toilet and I'm just staring at them, I'm going to go, why did
You
they make them
peek
exactly that wide? That's
And
weird.
it's dark. You do have some dark vision, but you see what maybe some old storage crates down there, and it opens up into a larger room.
Ooh,
But we don't see anything immediately on the other side of the door.
No, some storage crates a little ways off. You guys have what, 20-foot dark vision?
I'm going to pull out my little bottle of Hinge lubricant that I keep on myself for my own joints. Hit up those hinges real quick.
Well,
And
it's a sliding
then
door, but
I'll lube the entire track to make sure it doesn't squeak real loud. I'll put my
think you
hand
got-
on it. I'll look at Kenny, and I'll start a countdown for a silent breach.
all right. You're breaching, or are you going
Silent
in?
breach. Which means open just enough to squeeze through, weapons up and out, but we're trying to maintain quiet and stealth while also kind of being ready. It's called a silent breach.
All right. So who is everybody going through? You said
Scouts.
just the scouts.
I mean, unless everybody wants to friggin' kick the door open, I don't care. It's up to y'all.
Wait, did we decide to go down? I thought the scouts just like left us.
No, we were trailing like 60 feet behind them.
Ah,
But I have 100% faith in Kenny and Io, and that nothing's going to go wrong here ever.
Absolutely. We got this.
Absolutely
Let's do
nothing.
it.
So I'm sure they've got this.
Sweet. Just me and Kenny, because splitting the party has never gone terribly wrong before, and we have never totally almost died because of
And,
it.
and why would you like be? Hey, we're gonna breach this door. Let's do our
And
text and get
I
people
will
to-
also bring
But we
Jumpstart over there
peeked
for
through the
sake
crack,
of the,
and we didn't see a threat.
for the sake of the stream. I'm also putting Jumpstart into this next room.
So since we didn't see a threat, we're continuing to do our scoutly duties and scout. Push come to shove, we run.
Are you
Awesome.
guys, Kenny and Io, are you in that next room?
What room?
Hold on. Give me a second.
Oh, yep. Dark vision's 60 feet in here.
I can't see anything. I just have a
I
black
can.
screen, so I'm assuming I'm in
Scroll
there. I
out.
just
It's back into.
can't- I'm all the way out.
Let me check with your dynamic lighting settings on your. Why does your vision always turn off?
You did it, not
He's
me.
special.
Every time I put you in somewhere, it's turned off. It's 20 feet, right, for you?
Let me double check.
Putting it there
I think
for
it's
now.
more than that. I have superior dark vision.
I'm putting it there for now until you tell me the actual number.
Okay.
How
And
about
mine
now?
shows 60 feet.
Yeah, I can see now. Hold on. Races. Android. Exceptional vision. Dark vision. 60 feet. Low light and low light vision.
All right,
So I have dark vision within 60 feet.
there you go.
Sweet.
And I will change the other one to 60 as well. I don't know why. It's always your token that that they lose their.
Whoa.
is there a light down here, or is it completely dark?
Well, you're not in there yet, so I haven't moved you over to the room yet.
Well, in the tunnels, is it dark or is it light?
The tunnels are dark.
Okay. But we've given you guys the all clear, so you can have flashlights or whatever out that you need.
Which you do have a flashlight, Terry.
I am going to get on the radio mentally again because I have it hooked straight to my brain. Please stack up on this cracked door in case we need assistance. We will let you know what we find.
There's a Trask.
What?
There's a Trask.
Maybe. Stealthily scouting.
All right, give me stealth
Yep.
rolls and then only move like one square at a time.
You're about to die. You're about to die.
Oh, absolutely we are.
Oh,
You're
Kenny.
about to die.
The
Ah,
funny thing is,
Gonna die
nat
all night,
one.
all night.
He got a nat 1 and still got a better stealth score than EO.
Oh yeah, no, we're tripping hard, literally.
Wow.
EO
You guys can
rolled
go
a
ahead.
2.
You guys can start moving. Just move.
Wait,
slowly.
I only rolled a 2?
Yep.
That makes sense.
All right, you guys can move. Just like I said, slowly, one at a time.
So at which point does he fall flat on his face?
He did kick something pretty that was like on the floor, and it rolled across the floor. You just hear a loud echoing, just conk, 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 just across the room, and it echoes quite well.
Kenny, the idea is to be quiet.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up that can and chuck it over here.
It fits the nut one.
Well, it's away from us.
He's so naturally quiet. The idea of being quiet is foreign to him.
So I'm just gonna keep moving until you tell me otherwise.
All right, yeah, I said move one at a time.
Sneaky, are we?
Trying to stick to cover, baby.
No, I just saw what. Yeah. I see what you're doing there.
Ah!
I see something.
And something jumps out at you, EO.
Yeah, imagine that. I got ambushed.
And let me pull up some stats and pull up the.
So I'm gonna use my feat called self-destruct.
Nani?
Literally
You're not
only
about
my
to get
head
half-
survives, and I have to rebuild my body. But I deal 18d20 worth of fire and piercing damage.
That's it. On the that's all your attack does.
Yeah, I'm only level like 4 right now, so it goes up as I level.
Hey, you're not gonna be captured. Do not self-destruct now.
We'll find out. We can't let them know humans were here.
And that is messing up a little bit.
Initiating self-destruct. Do not
Initiating self-destruct.
I gotta refresh some stuff.
Bye-bye.
See, my self-destruct actually does 18d100 damage.
Oh boy, I'm surprised you have one. Most biologicals don't.
Yeah, it's called
After all the time when I
grenades.
confess, he's part bomb.
Actually, to be
My
fair,
dad was a Vesk. My mother was a bomb.
to be fair, my self-destruct probably does more like 1,000 d100 because it's just like flying a ship into you.
Oh, I was gonna say you just overload on your own parts and then you blow up.
There we go.
All right, you get attacked for that as a 21 hit.
KAC or EAC because it totally matters.
Yeah, that's kinetic.
Yeah, it hits. Thanks.
For 3 points of what is that? Piercing damage to you.
3 points of insta-death damage.
And why have you? It's showing that you've already used a.
I have no idea. I'm gonna put it back though,
Yeah,
'cause that shouldn't
Should
be
we roll
so.
initiative now?
yeah. Go ahead and roll your initiative.
And then you said 3 points.
That's 3 points.
Cool. My little things aren't actually like my bars
Wow.
aren't updating, but it's in there. Kenny, you may not be stealthy, but you are just ready to stab
Oh,
something.
whoops.
Oh no, I've got my flare gun on equipped so they can start seeing things.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, you gotta throw out some players.
And the rest of you can go ahead and roll your initiatives. We just won't roll them in until at least like somebody said something to you.
Yeah, so as soon as I get hit, you're gonna hear over the comms, "Ah! Please assist!"
Yo, what happened to stealth, man? If you come back with you're a robot, you're avoiding the question.
I am a robot.
Gosh dang it, man! I'm coming to get you.
All right. With that, I'll go ahead and at least move you guys to that screen.
Kitty, kick the can. Please help.
What? I'm still alive.
And has everybody rolled? And let me go ahead and put those in order.
By
That's
the way, Josh, the next time you come down to visit, I have an espresso machine.
I know. I'm excited. It looks so shiny.
It is so shiny and it is so tasty.
all right. Starting at the top of El Initiative order, the Akaton get to go again.
No. No. Please no.
And it's gonna bite you again.
Well, tell it to stop. I think I'm immune from being undead, just FYI.
Being undead, but being bitten now.
Yeah,
That's
no,
gotta
like
hurt the
that wasn't.
teeth.
I'm just saying a Vesk undead would be terrifying.
Yeah.
22 kinetic for
Misses.
max damage of 8.
Misses.
Yeah, right.
So the bars above my head are not updating, but when I actually click on it, the numbers are, just FYI. And how much damage was that?
8.
Holy smokes. Ooh, this is not good.
Did he roll a nat 20 on his initiative as well?
He rolled at the same as you, but the dex was higher.
Oh,
Somehow.
okay.
Because you rolled 25.5, he rolled 25.05, he rolled 25.06.
Is he just rolling hot, or do he
Cheater.
has amazing modifiers to hit?
Rolling freaking hot, apparently.
Don't worry, EO. I'll save you.
Please do.
It was at this moment that Kenny knew he was a liar.
Yup.
So, my turn.
No, hold up.
Okay.
We just got a TPK. We just got a TPK.
And you got that thing run around the corner of that crate right beside you.
Ooh, that's yummy.
That's an undead person that's kind of falling apart.
Looks like they have big
Maybe
teeth
he
on
ran.
the bottom jaw.
So that's not where your tongue's supposed to come out.
I don't think you're supposed to have that many teeth either.
And they're going to try to whack you with that big old tongue and like grab you with it and just give a good old actually, it's a piercing strike with that tongue.
Ooh, stabbing you with the tongue like a mosquito's proboscis.
But that is only a 10 to hit.
Nope.
His tongue is
That's
not
what he
very
gets for-
dexterous.
That's what he gets for trying to run and attack.
To run and tongue?
Mm-hmm.
This is why your mom told you never to play with your food.
This is why your mom told you to put your tongue in your mouth.
And that one's going to run up there, but it does not attack as it gets to you. And
No! Leave me
that is going to
alone.
be turned, and we are going to move on to Kenny.
There's only me and Kenny in the initiative order.
No, everybody's in.
I need to refresh my page.
Nope.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, same.
Just in
No.
black.
Well, okay, you guys must not have vision again.
Yeah, I'm only seeing me and Kenny.
Yeah, it's the creature, Kenny and you.
Yeah. You guys need to make sure you click on your tokens and then roll initiative.
See, but we couldn't click on our tokens when they weren't on the screen, or I
Good point.
couldn't.
Oh, now they are.
So, where is...
Ooh, that's a
Terry?
20.
I have Cassie, but I don't have Terry.
That's because
Also
Terry
have-
can't see in the dark unless you have a flashlight out in one hand.
We duct taped one to a laser rifle for you.
Or we have someone who has a literal flare gun.
We
I
do.
also have low light vision, so I can see past the normal light.
No, it's dark, not low light. Right now, I gave you 20 feet of seeing in the dark to assuming you're using your flashlight, but that's only if you're using the azimuth laser rifle that has the flashlight attached to it. Can you see now?
Yes, I can see now.
But that's only if you're using the thing that has the flashlight attached.
I mean, I would assume that if we're going down to the dark, I would use that.
Yeah. And nobody said anything about change out. Can everybody see now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Kenny, you're up. You got a zombie boy sitting right beside you that just tried to stab you with his tongue.
Hey
Giant.
Josh, you want to put you and Kristen in the
blue
turn
tongue.
order?
Yeah, let me re-click those real quick and then manually enter the numbers.
I'm showing them in the turn order.
I wasn't. No one
it's
else was
impressive.
either.
Ooh.
Now they are.
Now I'm showing them twice.
Uh,
I'm seeing
not
it
showing
once.
twice on my screen.
Yeah, Jacob, refresh your page.
Just need to manually re-enter them. Let's see where you're at.
Yeah,
No,
twice.
like your whole page.
The whole page. I did.
Try that.
That's what I did.
Okay.
It's supposed to be an 18. And Kristen is supposed to be a 13. There we go.
And there's a negative to firing close range with the flare gun, right?
Yeah, any ranged weapon firing in melee range there is a what is it, -3? No,
Okay,
it's not a
I
-3.
guess-
they just get an
attack of opportunity. That was
Yeah.
what it was.
Gotcha. All right. Well, in that case, either way, I'll just do the trick attack.
Right.
All right.
Do the roll for that.
Yep. That's. I'll do stealth.
No, that is a success.
All right. So now they're flat-footed,
Yes.
right? All right. So they're going to take. If I hit, so I'm going to back up, and then shoot them with the flare gun.
If you back up, they will get an attack of opportunity on you.
But I'll still
Even-
have my trick attack.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that's okay.
Do they still get an attack of opportunity if they're flat-footed?
Yeah, they will. Flat-footed just means you have like a bonus to hitting them. And it's not technically flat-footed. It treats them as if they're flat-footed for the sake of doing his extra damage. So go ahead and make your attack roll, and they will make theirs. Which they will try to make another tongue attack at you
Giggity.
for a 21 piercing for kinetic,
Yep.
dealing 8 points of piercing damage to you as you step away.
That's probably not going to hit.
Oh yeah, no, a 9. That's negative, Kimosabi. For that, what kind of damage is that? That's not that it matters. I just wanted to know what your flare gun. So yeah, it's energy. Yeah, that's neither. That's not hitting. You just shoot right over the shoulder, but you do set out an item that is gonna leave some light.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna go ahead and
all
keep
I got.
rolling. All right, Terry. Well, I'm setting up that light. Go ahead and do whatever you would like to do.
I have a movement speed. I'm trying to remember where it is and not move my character.
I'm
Let's
gonna
see.
go ahead and put that. What's the range on that flare gun?
30.
5, 10, 15, 20, 30.
Okay, so flat-footed just gives a -2 to the AC. Oh, hey,
And now that token I just set up sets off light from the flare.
his attack back, that was a reaction, right?
Yeah.
He's not able to take it while flat-footed. And he has -2 to his AC.
It treats it. He's not technically is that part of the skill? Because he's not
Yeah, that's part-
technically flat-footed. If it's just regular flat-footed,
That's... let me
is that part of
pull
the
it up
skill or
again.
is that part of regular flat-footed? Because it treats them as though he's flat-footed. He's not technically flat-footed. If I'm not mistaken.
Says that the target is flat-footed against your attack.
Okay, then scratch that. Then scratch that attack. He does miss against you, but it's only for you against you. But yeah. Scratch that attack.
Just question. We've like rested since last time we were doing stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Several
You
days.
should be at full. Yeah, it's been a couple days. Yeah.
Cool.
Everything should be at full going in, up until EO just taking damage.
All right.
And Terry, you're down by one resolve point.
And Cassie's down too.
Yeah, I don't know why, but you are. Yeah, that somebody just pinged is just the flare I set down. That's I set that to emit light.
Gotcha.
I just grabbed a random token, the field piece, to put it down. So
It's
for
a
now,
soothing
that's
light
the
token.
that's the flare, and that's emitting light right now. For 20 feet, I do believe. But anyway, moving
Pulling up
on.
the page.
Terry, you are up.
Cool.
You do have, with your light, visual on this one, and I think. What else do you have visual on? Maybe let me get the ruler. You do not have visual on the ones by EO, but you do have. No, you only have 20 feet. You don't quite see the one on. You don't see anything right now, but you give me a perception check if you want to figure out where something's at.
Do we have FIFA tags?
Do you have what?
FIFA tags, friend or foe?
No, right now, you just see the limit of your flashlight, which is 20 feet. That's all you know. And you can hear some sounds in this general direction, and over in this general direction. Those directions.
EO report.
Brian, you hear him?
Bah! I am being attacked.
Tactical information, my guy. Left,
2
right,
tangos.
straight.
One in front, one beside, one over by Kenny. Will be dropping to ground shortly.
You
and
do see his
retreating.
flashlight flashing around, and you do see the light doesn't really reach you. He's probably asking where to go.
Oh, wait, I can see him in the dark. Perfect.
Yeah.
Let me...
He's just within your range of seeing.
35 feet forward. 10 feet to starboard.
Starboard?
Yep.
I mean, you're technically on a space station, but it's round. It doesn't really have a front and back.
I am using the door where we came in as a point of reference for the stern.
Aft.
Alright, cool. Well, I've moved the amount that I can move, and does the other two people even have light sources?
Brian, if you were using the point of stern, it would be port.
Oh, aft. Yeah, I got my stuff backwards. Wow.
You're the coastie! Why am I correcting you?
That's sad.
Get your crap together, Seaman.
This is my excuse.
That is a poor excuse.
Anyway, moving forward. He gave you instructions on a general direction where to go.
Cool. I've moved forward, and I am holding my action to fire at anything that moves that is not friendly.
Wait, you moved from where you were at?
Yeah, I did. I was originally right
Oh.
here.
Oh, yeah. So is that your whole move? That's 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, 25 because you have a.
No,
dagger
I'm
here.
correct. The stern is the back of the boat. The bow is the front.
Did you have to
Aft
look
is
that
also
up?
the back. He got me all messed up. I was like, no, I'm right. Right? Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
totally
bow.
right. Wait.
Wait, what? My question is, why is there's 2 words for the back, stern and aft?
For fun.
My question is, why is the guy in the Coast Guard looking up what part of a boat is what?
Because he got me all messed up, all right? I said what I said, and it was correct. He's like, you're wrong! And I'm like, I have been drinking. This is a possibility. But no, I feel like I'm right. So I
No,
had to
we
go
were
look it
both
up.
right. There's just 2 words for the same freaky thing, and it's confusing. Anyway, moving forward. So that's your limit of your movement. So just holding action to shoot anything you see.
Yep.
All right. From there, Jumpstart, you're up.
For the last 3 years, I've been working on an Air Force base. That's my excuse.
All right.
Plus, you technically never
That
served on
explains
the ship.
so much.
I know,
5,
right?
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
And you can see things. You have how much dark? You have 60 feet. Of dark
Yeah,
vision, right?
I have uber dark vision because I'm a rat person.
Yeah.
Oh, what are we gonna do? I bet we're gonna shoot that dude with that. It's an 18 to hit.
1 damage.
For
Wow.
1 damage.
It hits him and takes a little chunk of skin off. Doesn't even really seem to notice. It is undead.
But it was fire damage. Because I can choose acid, cold, electricity, or fire.
And I don't believe he is.
It doesn't matter. It was 1 damage either way, but
It does. It seems to do the normal amount of damage.
oh darn it! I'd actually like to change that and choose anti-undead as the damage type.
Yeah.
Holy water?
All right, we're rolling.
Jesus juice is the damage type.
Cassie's up. You hear screaming, growling of undead. Well, robotic screaming and growling of undead, and a few shots going off, as well as a flare being sent out.
Sorry. Having problems with getting the map where I wanted it to go. Okay. I'm gonna hold my action with my Pulsecaster.
What is the trigger for the held action?
Things trying to eat me or my comrades.
All right. Moving on from there. Io, now you are up.
Cool. I just
You
got
have-
bit a lot.
Some sort of
So I'm
undead
going
and
to...
a one of these,
Yeah.
weird creature dog things.
I'm going to take the action
Action.
Total Defense, which will grant me a +4 to my AC.
All right.
And then I'm going to move, and yes, I will get attacks of opportunity. Don't care. That's why I took Total Defense.
Total defense isn't a full action?
No, it's just an action. Standard action.
Gotcha.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
All right. Both of them will make attacks of opportunity. And what's your AC right now for kinetic?
Hold on, loading my character sheet. It's taking a second. I'm lagging a little tonight. KAC or EAC?
Kinetic.
19.
19. All right, the bite from the Akita scrapes off of your armor, but the tongue lashing out from the undead pierces right between two of your joints and tears into you for 7 points of damage.
What kind?
Piercing.
Yay, just what I needed. This is why I ran away.
Hey,
Cool.
the,
That'll be my turn.
the assault rifle that's in my equipment, that is the Aerosmith rifle, correct?
The one that you had that had the flashlight attached to it was the Azimuth laser rifle. You should have that in your equipment, unless you unequipped it and put it like in the ship or something.
The squad machine gun is the new heavy MG.
No, but he's talking about the one with the flashlight. That was the Azimuth laser.
Well, there's just a assault rifle, comma AG in here. I was wondering if that was it because I wasn't here
No,
for that
that's
section.
that's a different one that you picked up in your last dungeon. The Azimuth laser rifle. Did you put that in the ship and leave it?
Oh, we broke it down for UBPs for
So that means you have the flashlight, but you have to have a one-handed weapon to hold it then, because you don't have it attached to anything right now.
I feel like none of this stuff was well planned out before walking in here.
No,
Not
I don't think
really.
it was.
So are you going in blind, or are you using a one-handed weapon?
I guess I'm going in blind because apparently we can't figure out how to use flashlights in the dark.
we could always stand here within the light of the flare
There is a flare that emits light.
No,
and
actually,
simply attack them as they come towards
actually,
us.
Terry, you got that wrong.
So
You
here's where
can't
I'm-
figure out how to use a flashlight.
This is why I'm asking questions because like, was it dark down here to begin with, or was it dark in this room?
It's been dark this whole time.
Okay. Because off that knowledge, we would have like planned a little bit more ahead of like I don't know, mounting flashlights and not just walking in the dark like an insane person.
At least
Because all of
duct
us can
taping
see in
it.
the dark.
Okay, for those of us who can't,
What a pleb.
know, probably would have planned something.
You could try to use it with a -4 with your two-handed weapons to try to hold the flashlight.
So
Well, I
last
could
time we
duct
literally
tape
just
it.
duct taped the flashlight to the weapon.
My muzzle flash will drown out the light beam anyways after I start shooting.
But there is a flare sitting on the floor, which you should be able to see the light range from.
All right, well I'm gonna say I duct tape a flashlight to my squad machine gun before walking down here because there's no way I would have been walking in the dark. That's stupid.
Your squad machine gun is basically a rotary gun.
Yes, and there is a spot near the back where a flashlight can fit.
Give me an engineering check to make sure that holds.
I will help him. Actually, you know what? No, I will do it for him.
Just the flashlight going. "Meow."
Heck, I can strap 2 to my shoulders even. I can have 3 flashlights. I have light. Terry
Engineering.
don't like the dark. Terry has bad memories. Bad memories.
21 to mount a flashlight either on the weapon or on Terry himself.
All right, I will say, as I said before, when you duct taped a flashlight, every time you get hit, there is a chance it just falls off.
Cool. I'm cool with that. Can I have 3 flashlights? 1 for each shoulder and then 1 for the gun.
We
You
only
only
own
own
one
one.
flashlight.
Can you
currently.
just duct
We
tape
never
the
bought
flashlight
extras.
to the top of his head?
Yes, I have actually duct taped the flashlight to the top of Terry's head, if I may.
That's fabulous.
It runs under his jaw, so he has to talk with a clenched jaw like this the
Anyway.
entire time.
Like I said before, as I had discussed before, last time you did use duct tape, if you get hit, I will roll to see if it comes off. Same as last time you did this.
Sounds like a plan to me.
All right, I gave you your vision back. Anyway, we just finished with EO, so we're back to the Akita, which at this point, you just see 5, 10, 15, well, all the enemies. This one's gonna move up and attack you again. That effect. As soon as it loads, if it wants to load, there it goes. And no, that's there. All right. So for a 23 to hit with the tongue piercing at you, Kenny. Kenny? Kenny. Yeah. And that's 11 points of piercing damage at you.
Okay. That's all you got?
All right, and Cassie, you did hold your attack to see if one attacked one of your friendlies. You can make a shot at that guy if you would like.
It wouldn't let me. Yes. Yeah,
But as you see from the bottom of the map, another one popped out and is running toward you.
Can the undead see in the dark?
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
I mean, they bit me really hard in the dark, so I would assume yes.
All right, dealing another point of damage to that guy. As it blasts a chunk of meat out of him, and he just kind of squeals as his tongue shoots out and hits Kenny. All right. From there, Kenny, you're up. And I'll say everybody does hear this noise of Kenny being attacked.
Alright, I'm going to do the trick attack again. I need to get out of there. That's probably going to fail.
Yeah, that is unsuccessful.
Okay, so with that failing, that just means he's not...
Not flat-footed. You can just do a
all right,
regular
but I can
attack if you'd like.
Okay, but I'm still able to do my move. Alright.
And remember, you do have things like guarded steps and stuff like that.
Okay, crap, that probably would have been better to have done was... But a guarded step is a full action, right?
A guarded step is a move action, and it's only lets you move one space. And there's another one that's a full action that will let you use your whole movement, but it takes your entire turn.
Oh, okay, so that's what I would do is I would do the guarded step to back up one. Trick attack, which failed, but that allows me to move and still attack. I can still move even if I've moved already. Hello?
He's deep in
Is it a
thought.
purple?
Yes.
No.
He can hear you.
Can't see or hear. Okay, there you are. All right, now I missed what you were saying about.
So,
we were talking about.
Basically, I was doing the guarded step to take that step back and then use a trick attack to continue moving away from them so that you can still move.
Right, but your trick attack failed, so you're not able to use that to get that extra movement. Right, because it's only if you get the success on that.
I thought getting the success just meant the extra damage. Alright, I'm just going to move out full so he gets a thing then, if that's the case. If you succeed at the check, you deal 1d4 additional damage and the target is flat-footed against your attack. So, but I failed. So I thought it only affected that part.
Okay, I I might be wrong then, but well, I'll go ahead. And,
Alright.
you already moved. I'll let you go ahead and roll it for now. I'll look into it farther later. And you moved around
Sorry.
that corner. We'll just
Yep.
roll through what we have right now. And you're just hiding behind that block there, that shipping container.
Yeah.
All right, and that's your turn.
Yep.
All right, Terry.
All right. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Still don't see anything. 25. I want to hold my action to shoot something.
All right, if you see anything, shoot it. Got it. All right, Jumpstart, you're up.
Shoot.
That would be advisable.
Oh wait, that's the wrong. That one. Let's see. How much light does that give though? There's nothing I can do to give myself like 2 actions in one turn, right?
No.
Darn it.
You can use your action as another move, but that's about it. Or you can use your action as another swift. Yeah, you can downgrade an action, but you cannot upgrade it.
Right, I know.
What do you got?
Okay, so I'm gonna cast Dancing Lights, but it doesn't say like how far the range of light is. Just says they have to stay within 10 feet of me, and the light can move up to 100 feet per round.
Let me look it up. Dancing Lights. Range, medium 100 feet. 10 feet of light per level.
But it's a cantrip.
Or maybe you're, I don't know.
Is it per?
Okay, that must stay in 10-foot radius of the area. Light can move up to 100 feet per round. A light winks out, distance exceeds. Right, okay. Wait, 10 feet of dim light is what we're going to go with.
Oh, then never mind. That's dumb. I mean, I
But
get it.
You can move them away from it if you would like.
No, that is super dumb. Okay. So the only person who can't see in the dark is Terry, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, Cassie. Cassie can't see either.
Yeah.
She can't see?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh.
I need to update her thing. I thought she had dark vision.
You can pretend I have dark vision.
Well, that ruins what I was going to do, but all right, cool. So I guess we're going to stay where we're at.
I mean, you do have a guy with flare guns that could help you out by lighting up this place. Just shooting flares all around.
I'm going to cast 3-0. What do you have in your hand right now? What weapon are you using?
Snipper Raffel.
All right, supercharged weapon on a sniper rifle.
All right. And with that, then we will pass down to Cassie.
Okay. Gonna come down here. And I'm gonna look for people who are mean.
All right. I don't think you can see anybody at the moment within
Nope.
range.
Probably not. I'm gonna hold my action again.
Well, if you were moving through the area, when you got to about here, you would have seen a guy. I
Well,
think.
No, because he's
let me-
outside of the light.
No, he's at 30. His square is no. Yeah, it's only 20 feet. Never mind. Because the way the light shows up is different for me. It's weird. It's hard to really judge exactly what you guys can see sometimes. Yeah,
So
no, you don't see anything.
I don't see anything. Okay.
Not at the moment. Hold action until you can see something. And
Yes,
EO,
You can
you're
see.
up.
So I have a supercharged thingamajig in my hands, right?
You have a supercharged weapon.
And 2 of the dudes kind of took cover. 1 of the dudes is right there.
Yeah.
Cool. Move action. Kara, please target that thing.
All right, targeting. If it'll let me just a second. Let me put the little wrench on him.
Cool. Boom.
Right. And attack is, it hasn't come through yet. There it is, 16.
16.
And is that including the +2?
Yes.
Okay. So, for him, I do believe 16 hits. Let me double check. I had to refresh. I need to bring their stuff back up. For that energy.
Yes.
And 16 energy does hit.
Cool. 3 points of damage.
No,
Plus whatever that's about to roll.
that's 18 points of damage.
Wow.
18 points of fire damage to this thing.
18. Okay. It looks like it shouldn't be on his feet, but it is. Somehow, you put a big hole in it, but it still stands.
They have 19 HP, guys.
Well, that one had already had some damage done to it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they have whatever mine plus that is +1. That's move and attack. That's all I got.
Yeah, there was a gaping hole in its chest, but it's still on its feet.
I'll be right back, but go ahead and do that, me.
All right, we're popping back up to the top, and that was going to 5, 10, 15, 20, and it's going to make an attack at Bryant. I'll hold that one off till he gets back and move the other ones around.
Ah, I can see him.
5,
Ow!
that one. Which one are you shooting at?
Which one enters the light first?
It was simultaneous, but one ran up to you and one ran up to EO.
Oh, hey, there's EO. Why am I way out over here? That sucks. So the one that would have ran up to me, I guess I would have shot him about here. I don't know how far where he was
About
at.
there-ish is where you would have shot him. You would have shot him as soon as you saw him, but he would have been out here. So count it. It's not going to count as if he's right below you. I'm going to leave him there for now.
Okay, cool. So
Yeah,
let's see.
I gotta take off. See y'all next time.
Take it easy, Kenny.
Deuces.
There's a 17. Oh, correction, 19, because I have my +2 to hit.
19 hits. What's the damage?
And then that's +2 damage from the other thing. So yeah, that would be a total of 12 damage.
There we go. So let me change his freaking health. That takes a significant chunk out of that guy. Make sure to track your ammo.
Pow.
Huh?
Pow.
Just, do you not have something set up to
I said pow.
Oh, pow.
P-O-W.
Gotcha. Yeah, you take some significant chunks out of this guy. He is definitely hurting as he runs up to you, and he is going to make his attack at you. And Bryant, you're getting attacked as well.
No.
All right, the one that's hitting EO is for 6 damage, and I'll say, Terry, what's your kinetic AC right now?
17.
It skirts across your armor as the tongue hits and bounces off. It does not hit you. The last
How many
one,
points did I take again?
you took 6.
Can I just say no?
Not really, no.
But my AC is 37.
No.
That must be nice.
Oh wait, I need to start investing in dermal plates or something because I keep getting hit.
And I'll go ahead and adjust Kenny's because he just dipped out and his was 4. We'll go ahead and go through this round, and once we get to the bottom, we'll cut out because Jumpstart's got to go, I think, soon.
Yeah.
And Ia just left, so he's -4.
Kenny's -4.
No, -4 from what he has right now.
Okay, I was like, oh snap.
All right. With that, that is their turn. And now we're going to go down to Kenny, which does one of you have access to a sheet and just do a quick attack with him, like a melee or something? Or I could probably do it.
I sure can. Let's see. What would Kenny do? Well, I'm assuming Kenny's gonna do some what is it? Trick attack? Is that his thing?
Yeah.
How is he proficient in everything?
Not everything, just a lot of stuff.
No, he's proficient in everything.
He doesn't have piloting. He doesn't have physical science,
Is
mysticism.
it not
life
proficiency
science.
when it's blue?
No, that just means he has a bonus to it.
Oh, neat. So he's a bonus to
The-
everything. Cool. All right,
Yeah, that's just part of
Stealth.
being operative.
that's a 28. Does he do
Yeah,
sneaky?
that works.
All right, so sneaky move back, and then, oh, let's see, what would if I were Kenny, what would I? Oh, flare gun. One
Another-
of these dice is a 20. I'd like to point out.
Yeah, now that is another flare that gives you light though, just sitting out. So from there we'll move on to Terry. You got a dude right up on you,
All right, so I'm gonna take a guarded step back,
right?
retreating, and then I'm gonna light him up again.
All right, blast him.
Pew pew. So that's a 25 to hit with a 6 for damage.
I'm showing. Oh yeah, because it's not adding that 2 that you're supposed to have for some reason.
It's
Yeah.
a passive thing. We haven't figured out how to manually add it, so I'm just having to remember.
Again, another one that seems really close to death, but is not quite there. He is still alive.
Is this a zomboy or like the little liquor thing?
The liquor things are the zomboids. The ones with the big old tongues. They're the undead.
Okay, what about the dog thing?
That's these little blue tentacly boys. You can't really see any of them right now on your screen.
Ah, good to know.
Yep. All right. All right. Jumpstart.
Well, I'm gonna stab it in the throat. Wait, since I'm not. This is a terrible idea. But what could possibly go
Yes.
wrong?
Everything.
Do it anyway. I love it.
Oh, it did go really wrong.
Yeah. No. Just basically hit his cranium with the side of the knife and does no damage.
Why won't you die?
Like you could almost spit on this guy and he would die, but you still managed not to kill him.
To be fair, it would have been a 7 if I hadn't rolled full attack, so
Wait, it was full. Let me double check. That was kinetic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, kinetic fails on that. Yeah, that was a miss.
Rat.
So, moving from there to Cassie.
Yeesh. And I
Which-
still haven't seen anything, I'm assuming.
Yeah, you still can't see anything at the moment.
Okay.
Correction. She can see the one by
Oh, yeah.
Eo.
I can see this guy.
Oh, I didn't realize you could see that one from where you're at with the flare light. Okay, go ahead and Actually, take 2 shots at it because you were holding to see it.
Well, it's
And then
in Kenny's flashlight range, isn't it?
But that's not the light that the light works weird in this. It's not like our actual light. Let me measure from the flare. It's 25 feet from the flare, so she wouldn't see it from the flare that she can see right now.
But even though the lights overlap, it would have been because it's an unbroken light source.
Yeah, light works weird in this though. It's not like actual light. It's just the way the rules of the game. You do hear them up there, so you could move up and then shoot them like towards them if you would like, because you know they're in that general vicinity.
That's. I'll take your word for it. Mechanically, I don't think that makes sense either.
Mechanically, lights work weird in this. It's like whatever radiuses you are in, not just like lights off the distance you can see. It
Okay,
is weird.
but what I'm saying though is that those are overlapping, which would create a combined light source. So like we might not be able to see like over by the staircase over there, but the one that's conjoined, it'd be like if you had 2 lights in general for an area, you could see across that whole light area.
Technically, with the way that lights work, and you're technically
It's a game
fac-
mechanic
yeah.
thing, not a real world thing, right?
and you're also facing the other direction with your flashlight that emits one direction right now.
Okay, I'm gonna move up and take 1 shot. Okay.
Q 14 to hit.
14 on that energy. That'll hit. Dealing, which does take it out. As that dude, if it'll let me click on things,
It's not.
as about to swipe at you, as is about to swipe at you again, EO, but then you hear a buzz and a crackle, and it just falls down.
Oh, praise God.
As this dude is dead.
It's not
Because he was-
lethal. You should
Well,
have just gone night
He's
night.
down at the very least.
I mean, what happens if you knock an undead person unconscious?
He's technically still unconscious, but you know,
He's non-functional.
yes, non-functional. We'll go with that.
He's in power save mode.
No, that's what happens to me when I go unconscious.
Anyway, moving forward.
You hear da 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 dum, and I
Now-
fall unconscious.
EO, you are up. There is an unconscious, out of commission one right in front of you, and I'm not sure exactly which. I know you see this one. I'm not sure what other ones you see.
Curve
I should be able to see
stomp
this one over here.
Yeah, I've put up-
Curve stomp him. Curve
Yeah, you can
stomp
see
him.
those guys.
Cool. Kara,
This guy
please
does
change
have
targeting
partial
to this one, and I'm targeting the not undead, the weird dog tentacle thing.
Yeah, that one does have partial cover behind the crate.
Cool. I'm using my targeting acquisition.
Right.
Because kill the leader. 23 to hit.
I'll move him for a sec. Move him again for a sec.
That's not where he was.
Yeah, I have to move him so I can, because the red like little pop out window was going off the screen.
Ah.
So I had to move him over to put it on him.
But that's only 3 points of damage.
3 points. All right.
Because I can roll to hit tonight, but I don't do much damage. Guys, we're chipping away at it.
I got you on that damage though.
You did. Like, holy smokes, you did. Dang.
Oh yeah.
That was amazing.
All right. With
Off
that
from
from the top, with the Akata, whatever, however you pronounce the freaking name, they're up, and dag nabbit. Maybe be on. Here we go, and we're gonna have this one jump out of its corner over here, run up and make a attack at Kenny.
Hey, Jacob, can I just say no? Is that an option?
That is not-
Where's the shot?
Kenny,
What?
14 kinetic attack at you.
Miss.
It's a miss.
Yep.
As it jumps up and bites at you, and you just pull your arm back right out of the way just before it snaps down. does get a little bit of like, slobber or, ectoplasm or whatever this guy has on you, but doesn't seem to hit you. And we're also going to have another guy. Run out from around the corner, popping out from this corner, and then running over the into range of Terry to make a bite attack against him. For a 13 kinetic to hit, which I'm assuming misses.
Yep.
This guy does jump up and gets its jaws around your arm and clamps down, and it just scrapes across the ceramic plates as he's sitting there trying to chew on your arm a little bit. Moving on from there.
Hey, Gumless. Chew on something else. Pivot
Kenny's
gun.
up.
All right.
And Kenny, just so you know, you guys did pick up a pretty hefty revolver after your last boss fight. You don't have to use the flare gun.
I know, but Kenny likes setting things on fire. But I'm actually switching to my knife.
Oh.
And telling this thing to screw off. I hope.
Show me what you got. Kinetic, that makes contact. As you slice into him for 9 points of damage. Nice.
Is he dead?
No, but he carves a pretty big gouge in this thing's body as dark bluish black goo starts to ooze out and it kind of limps a step back.
Is this the same creature I did like 19 damage to last session?
Yep.
Not that one was 19. You did some. You did.
It was a stupid amount.
No, I think
he did a good
this
amount to
dead
this
guy
guy.
here. That
Was it this guy?
It's either
I
this
thought it was
guy
this guy.
or this guy. This guy hadn't taken.
Yeah, it was this guy, because this guy was already dead. So it was 15 plus 3, so 15, 16,
Need help,
17,
Nick?
18 points of damage was already dealt to this guy.
Kristen, do you need help?
He's messing with the.
Alex, back in the chat.
I can't do
All
that.
right, so he takes his damage. Are you moving any or using a swift action or anything, Kenny?
Yeah, I don't really have anything I got.
All right, we'll move on to Terry when he gets back. Since he's gone at the moment, I'll jump down to Jumpstart and we'll shoot back up to him after he comes back. So Jumpstart, we're gonna do you real quick.
I don't consent, but okay. Cool stuff and things. Supercharged weapon on the sniper rifle.
All right.
And then, 5, 10, 15, 20 to there.
All right. And then neither Terry or Cassie is there at the moment, so
I'm not mad. I'm not surprised.
I guess we'll do EO. We're going to be a little bit out of order this turn, but
It's fine.
we're moving forward is what we're doing.
The dude already have the lock on that I did 18 damage to last round. Kenny did 9 damage to, and he's still standing. I'm going to shoot him in the face.
All right, make that attack roll. See what you got.
As soon as my character sheet loads up, yes.
Don't hit me.
Hotel Wi-Fi sucks. Let me try again here.
Do you know what you need to add to that? If so, you can just do a straight dice roll.
Yeah, we lost.
Oh.
Yeah, here, I was going to see if we can all get on. Uh-oh.
Sorry about that. I got completely booted for like a second.
Yeah. If you know what to add, just go ahead and roll just a straight d20.
Yeah, so I'm in a hotel right now. Here we go. It's working. All right. Dual focus rifle. So that is a 19 to hit.
This is everybody's. I'm gonna help you eat it because that's gonna be real nice.
Does a 19 hit?
Yeah, 19 hits, and then how much damage plus the?
So 3 for me, and then jumpstart. You want to go ahead and roll your overcharge damage?
You just did 19.
Oh.
Kenny, I have bad news for you. You're covered in Akita paste. Like it hits it, it kind of bubbles and boils a little bit. Like it has almost a weird gelatin-like body in some places. Its flesh is, and it goes poof, and you get covered in this dark brown, purple, like dark blue, purplish, blackish muck. Just slimes you. But yeah, no, that guy's dead. Since
Then
you
he
guys
just moved.
disappeared for a sec, we went a little bit out of order, but we're gonna jump back up to Terry since you're back.
All right.
So
If I do a full action attack, can I split the attack between the two?
I believe it's one target on a full action. If you wanted to do multiples, you'd have to do the full auto attack, which is the cone.
Yeah, and then I have to reload.
Yeah.
Grayson.
We are going to. We're gonna finish off this guy.
Right. Grayson.
Yeah, he's definitely dead.
Oh, I'd say so. You it's a pair of legs left standing, but
Grayson.
know.
Come here.
they just stand there for a second, fall over as you just blast this guy's torso completely away. Still twitches in a little bit, but
Bert.
and is that all you're doing? Are you moving any swift action, anything like that?
I am going to take a guarded step this way. And then I'm going to go one.
A guarded step uses your whole movement.
Oh, it does.
Yes, you take a single step to take your whole move, but it uses up your whole move action.
Oh, interesting. Cool. I moved there.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right. Hey, Brent, could you possibly hook up like your phone or something?
That's what I'm on.
Oh, that's rough, buddy.
Yeah. Here in a minute, I may try to switch to the actual hotel Wi-Fi and see if that works better. But
All right. From there, we went down through everybody, even if a little bit out of. No, we still need to hit Cassie. Cassie's up. You're hearing explosions, splats, gunfire. What are you doing?
That's alive.
This is alive.
That's alive.
Okay. And this is dead.
Yes.
And what's this?
That is EO.
Oh,
hi.
I've never seen it this close up.
Yes, that is his new token art.
It being the token, not EO.
Wow,
not-
I've never seen you before.
Who are you?
I mean, it wouldn't put it past Cassie.
New head
Wow.
cannon.
Pew pew.
Maybe not pew pews.
A loud crackling
Maybe.
zap.
11's not terrible.
Okay, that was energy. As you fire at it, it jukes to the side in a slightly unnatural movement, and the electricity hits the floor and scatters across the floor. As it looks up at you with its dark, not so happy eyes.
All right.
And is that your turn?
Yep.
Back to the top, back to the Akita there. And he is going to rush down and over, having had you had a very near miss on him, and make a bite attack at you.
That's not very nice.
As in this dim light, you see this thing rushing up towards you, bearing down on you, and fighting at you for a 17 to hit kinetic
I know that hits. Yep.
for 8 points of piercing damage.
Boo.
No.
That is not an option at this point, no.
Dang it.
And that is his turn, so we'll jump down to Kenny. You're up. You just got absolutely slimed by the remains of this creature in front of you that got boiled by a laser and kind of exploded a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit gunky, but you know.
I'm gonna pull up my laser rifle and try and tag that last one.
All right. Give me a shot. Oh, I'd say that hits.
Kenny goes pew
Yep.
pew.
And you're proficient in the azimuth laser rifle, correct?
I should be. Let me double check.
Yeah, he's proficient in literally everything.
Yeah, but he's proficient in a lot. Okay, so that'll be, since it's not a small arm, it'll be half your level rounded down, so it's only a +1 to damage.
What is this weapon considered?
To long arm?
Long arm. Oh. Apparently I'm not proficient. What the heck?
You're not proficient in long arms?
Apparently not. I thought I was. I'll double check the stats later.
I thought you were literally proficient in everything.
I'm pulling it up right now as we're moving forward. But
Yeah, I
next
thought I
up
had-
is
I think a 23 probably does it though.
no, he's basic melee weapon, small arms, and sniper. He skips over long arms.
Right, because I'm specialized in small arms and snipers and base.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you just said that.
But so that doesn't add any extra damage to it, but you still hit him for 4 points of damage there, taking a small chunk out of his HP pool there. To take a small chunk out of his shoulder.
And I'm going to move there. And that's my turn.
All right. Next up is Terry. You see, you have one more sitting right beside you there. Last one you see.
Take a guarded step. I'm gonna land. On.
All right. Open up with that basically minigun.
20 and 21 to hit for a total of 19 plus 4, so that's 23 damage.
Cassie, also have bad news for you. You are also covered in a layer of goopy, bluish purple gunk now. But yeah, that thing's gone.
Prestidigitation, right?
With what? I'm nothing but muscle. You're the one that's supposed to have the magic.
So you and Kenny are kind of gunky right now. Both of you just have it all in their hair. And with that,